Hello and welcome to another episode of the Hearthstone Report. We have some news of this week. We have a new season.
Yes.
We have an October 2018 season just started, and there's some updates in the game. Major update that happened over the last few days, and a few new bits of information regarding the Halloween expansion or Halloween season.
Yes.
And the upcoming weeks. So, what's the first thing?
Update 12.2 released on October 2nd, reintroducing the Hell's End event that is gonna start on October 17th and go all the way through October 31st. If you log in during that period of time, you get a Golden Witch's Cauldron.
Alright, that's a bit of dust. That's cool.
Yeah, that's basically equal to getting a random legendary.
Yeah.
There will be special emotes and stuff again, which is, in my opinion, not particularly exciting, but whatever. There is going to be, once again, the dual-class arena runs.
Yeah, where you got the characters and they're dressed up, and they get the hero power from another class.
Yeah, so that's all. I thought it was interesting last time.
Yeah, it was okay.
They got 2 Tavern Brawls in a time period. The Headless Horseman they have again, which they already announced back in the Works article.
Yes.
And there's also gonna be the Monster Smash.
The Monster Smash.
One where it says, friendly foes from the Monster Hunt join us for the new town.
Alright. So I'm excited for that one. Also, as we mentioned that last time already, the new Paladin quote-unquote hero, Suranoyo, is going to be available as part of a bundle, which is a 20 Witchwood pack bundle that you can purchase with the Hollows End season as well.
I mean, I get it that Witchwood is Halloween themed, but that seems a bit random.
I guess.
With a Noyo and all, you could have just gone Boomsday. Would have been more interesting because people might not have.
You could have gone 10 of each.
Well, yeah,
that would have also been cool.
Yeah. The new player rank experience. We've talked about that last week when we talked about the In the Works article as well.
It's live now.
Yes, it now exists. If you are now starting the game for the first time, you do get the chance to play through it. You do get a total of 22 packs for playing through that.
Yeah. You can also skip it, though.
Yes, you can skip it, but then you won't get the packs.
You cannot play Whizbang.
You cannot play Whizbang.
That's important.
Well, technically, it only says that players in the new player experience can't craft Whizbang.
They can't play with Whizbang through the 2025.
What if you pull it?
I don't think you can play Whizbang.
I mean, granted, it doesn't matter that much, but yeah. You can't play Whizbang. You can't lose stars. And you only unlock Wild and Casual once you reach rank 25.
Yes. You can't skip it if it's a hassle for you. You're coming back to the game that you played before and you already know how it works. You don't want to put yourself to 25 ranks of this, then you can skip it.
Yeah.
But if not, I guess it's a good introduction to it.
Yeah, and I would suggest for anyone who gets the opportunity to actually play through that, it might take a bit.
Yeah, because it's completely new, do it.
Even if not, I think that because you are on a fresh account, otherwise you wouldn't be at rank 50.
Yes.
So the 22 packs go a long way.
Yeah, 22 packs isn't bad.
And I mean, granted, it takes a while probably to get from rank 50 to 26 because that's like it's 2.5 matches for each rank if you're on a win streak, but even then that's 2.5 matches times 25 ranks.
That's okay.
That still is quite a few matches.
So I would say if you're a completely new player, definitely do it. You'll learn something. You're not going to be tossed with the wolves right away.
And you do get a lot of packs.
Get a lot of packs, get some rewards, and once you actually hit that ladder where it gets competitive, you are set with a little bit of basic knowledge and a little bit of cards that are available to you. Well, the Welcome Bundle is also now available. Also, now got introduced into the game the new Welcome Bundle with the last update.
Yeah, we mentioned that last week. If you bought the old Welcome Bundle, you can buy the new one again. The new one has dragons instead of random class legends.
The new one will give you one of the 5 dragon aspects or Onyxia.
Yes.
Is what it will give you.
Now, there's also some things that we have not mentioned in the Works article because it just wasn't in there.
Yes.
They are introducing, let me quickly count those, 5 new quests.
New quests.
all of which seem comparatively easy when you compare them to the other quests.
Because they do themselves, essentially.
Yeah.
It's, spells are fun, which the idea is to cast 40 spells for 60 gold. And there's 2 which just draw 20, draw 30, and take turns.
Yeah.
I like that they're at least puns. Like full Northshire for draw 30 cards. Are we there, Yeti? They're referencing a Hearthstone card.
Yes, spells are fun, of course, being the Battle Book.
Full Northshire Cleric, of course. And Time Warp is the Mage Quest reward.
Yeah, well, I mean, Northshire is also just an area, but like a town or something.
Yes.
But yeah.
I like that. That's okay. So,
they
I don't have anything against that.
Also introduced a new key word?
Yeah.
Phrase, I suppose.
Key phrase. Cast when drawn. The idea is to shorten down the length of the text on the cards that have an effect when you draw them. Like, for example, the Scroll of Wonders. It now says cast when drawn, cast a random spell.
Exactly. Before it used to say cast a random spell, draw a card, cast this when drawn.
Yeah.
It's just a simplification. I think that opens up some new opportunities, actually. Because they can now have more complex effects on those types of cards.
Yeah.
Because they can now fit more words on there.
Exactly.
But besides that, it's just a small visual change, basically.
So those just affect stuff like the Spider Ambush,
yeah,
the Darkness Candle. But other than that, it's just a rephrasing of what they were saying.
So that doesn't really affect the gameplay at all. They also implemented the changes to the Fireside Gatherings that they talked about in the Works article. I'm not going to mention it here again. We did make a video about that already last week.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to go check that out. New card packs are being presented.
Yeah, they always add new card packs to the game whenever they have a big update because every new ranked season they, of course, have a new card pack.
Of course, October is going to feature the Van card pack.
Exactly.
The Advent card
which
pack.
was already in the game, but what they did add is the Moonwell card pack for the ranked season of November and the Blizzard Events 2018 card pack, which they were so clever as to not reveal in the article to keep it a mystery.
It's the game.
But they patched it into the game.
It's the game. So if you want to see that, go check it out in the game. Other than that, they have a huge list of bug fixes, none of which are individually important enough to mention. They're small. I'm just going to read out one as an example, okay? So, certain minions are no longer revealed in the history when they are affected by cards that target minions in hand. Stuff that you wouldn't really notice unless you have some type of OCD and are particular about that stuff, right? It's not going to affect your game.
Interestingly enough, they made some changes to some of the old adventures.
Yeah, they made
some fixes, rather.
Changes to Karazhan and Nax.
And one thing that I think, if anything, is worth mentioning in there is that the buff from Celestial Emissary, the +2 spell damage on your next spell, now affects the next spell that's being cast, not the next spell that's being played, meaning that if you play something along the lines of the Servant of Yogg-Saron or something, that the spell that it casts will also be affected by it.
Correct.
Which is the only real gameplay change that is not just a bug fix.
Other than that, we don't think they're important enough to really mention here. If you want to go, the link to the article that we took this information from is in the description of this video. If you want to read through the list of bug fixes, you can go do that. They released another off-meta report as well.
Yes.
Which we're going to link that as well. You can go check that out. They had a even Mech Hunter this time. They had a Temple Priest, and they had an Aggro Shaman. So if you want to check those decks out, they're interesting. They're off meta. Apparently you're not going to find those on HS Replay, but they put them on there because they achieved a good win rate at a higher rank.
Legends specifically.
At Legends. So if you're interested in checking those out, maybe catch some people off guard by playing these decks. Go do that. All the links that are necessary in the description if you want to read up on anything. See the new card bags. And that's already all for this week.
Well, there's one more thing.
Is it not? Okay.
I quickly want to mention this.
Not directly game related.
Yeah, for those who are interested, they did make an entire article about the fact that they're releasing an art book for Hearthstone. It released on October 15th in English, and French, German, Russian, Polish, Korean, and simplified Chinese versions will follow.
I want the simplified Chinese one.
Okay. The normal version costs $45.
No, actually, how about traditional Chinese?
that does not exist.
Racist.
And the premium edition will cost $125.
It's a lot of money.
They have one page that one double page that they show in here, which just shows card packs opening.
Yeah, it's pictures of packs opening.
Yeah, from what I see here, it doesn't look particularly interesting, but for some hardcore fans, that might be interesting.
Look,
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Brian Kibler will buy one for sure. And have it in the background of some, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm certain that a lot of the bigger YouTubers will buy one and then like make a video showing it off or something.
Sure. It's a fan thing, small indie company. You know the drill. But relevant Hearthstone news, that's all we had from this week. All you need to know to stay up to date. If you want more in-depth stuff, check out the articles yourself, read through them. Always an interesting read. And go and play the game. Earn some rewards, fetch you a new Dragon Legend if you want to, and thank you for watching the Hearthstone Report. Leave a like on the video if this was informative for you and you liked it, and consider subscribing to Trashcan TV. Got a Hearthstone Report every weekend, every Sunday. We also play some games off Hearthstone during the week, several times actually, so if you're interested in seeing us show off our skills at the game, go check those out, and we are going to see you in the next video, JJ.
That's it?
That's it.